these character flaws that we have. Um, I believe because I haven't been diagnosed per se, but from my own personal understanding, I feel as though I'm crippled by anxiety. I'm crippled from moving at times or even thinking, overthinking, thoughts flowing with abundance. From the good to the bad to the worst to the horrible. And I'm stuck looking for a helping hand, or someone who can direct. Looking for some type of answer and understanding as to why I feel so drowned in this atmosphere. Why can't I simply move past or move forward? Why can't I just let it go? Why am I trembling at every thought that has me flooded with emotion? Why can't I simply walk into the room, say what I need to say? Why can't I approach the person that I feel needs to be approached and simply be? I said if I ever wrote a book, I would write a book on the different characteristics that people have and try to define those dimensions in which we have, that some that we share and then some that we don't, that define us all. And I believe the best way that it's been interpreted with as less birds as possible is givers and takers. And the way that it's been interpreted thus far is that givers give, takers take. But as we peel back that layer and fall into the next, the strength of the taker is that they're able to see the giver and therefore take from the giver without remorse, without any regard to what residue it may leave over, what scars it may leave, how that one thing that they may take, if it's even one, how it may forever leave a irreplaceable mark on the giver. And then you have the givers. These people are willing to give without any type of regard for themselves or their health or their mindset. They're willing to give their last. And thus is their downfall. And so, because we have these two individuals, there bleeds into, or it bleeds, some type of middle ground, some type of gray area, because again, nothing's black or white. We live in a very gray area. And with that, you have these takers who now have learned that they simply can't be takers, that they must imitate the sheep in order to get more sheep. And then you have the givers who feel as though they must imitate the takers in order to stay afloat. And now, from that inception, from that thought process, everybody's lost. Because now you don't know who's who. Now you don't know what's what, what's black or what's white. And within that gray area, they breed based on the mindset that they had previously. Not trying to shape it, not trying to reform it, not trying to find the better answer to it. Just simply, this is how I lived, this is how I become who I am, and thus for, this is life. Forgive me if I lost y'all there for a second. It's just difficult, you know. It's difficult to decipher and understand. Even when you're trying to understand, it's just difficult. Because who can decide what's left and what's right? Who can say what's just and what's not? Who can fault you for the decisions that you make? Who is judge and jury? It all seems to be in flux. It all seems to be confusion. And just the thought of it just I think we all want to find the light at the end of the tunnel. We all want to have our concerns met with some type of embrace. Yeah, it's just difficult. For me, it's knowing that on this outside, I have this presentation that may seem some sort of way, or people may decipher me to be something. But inside, I'm just trying to be understood. Every decision isn't right. Every move isn't calculated. Mistakes have been made. Mistakes will continue to be made. But the reason why I'm so, dumbstruck right now in this moment is because even in an effort to be just within myself, be just between me and others, be just between my mind, my body, my soul, I just want to be understood. I want to be felt to some degree as though I'm human, and that I don't know what the perfect dance looks like when two individuals. Actually, I can't say that because I've had situations or been around a coworker where there was disagreements that were made and did not like them, did not want to work around them, did not want to speak, did not want to even come to grips with the fact that, like, it was just simply you over there, I'm over here, and let's just keep it the way, keep it cordial, you know. And throughout that time, I had a friend, really close friend, that was a friend to both of us, and she attempted to give me solace in understanding her viewpoint, and I'm sure she did the same with her when it came to me. And at some point, not because of a outside source, not because our upper management made us sit down and have a kumbaya, but simply because we came to a common understanding, or we had a common goal. That one opportunity, that one time where we had to come together. It created a bond that I respected, you know. After everything was said and done, I respected the fact that she stood on her principle, even if it was against me. I respected the fact that her viewpoint was different from mine. And I grew to respect that individual. I grew to enjoy coming to work knowing that she was there. And I'd be damned to say that she became a friend. And I respected her views even if they were opposite of my own. So in regards to the dance, I should be understanding that it's ugly. That it's not going to be the most prettiest thing. That it's just not going to be the yin and the yang. And there are going to be battles left over, bodies on the floor, dirt on the road, rocks everywhere. When we speak of the road that's less traveled, it's less traveled for a reason. There's a reason why people don't go that way. Or people are like, yeah, we know it's there. We see it, but I wouldn't do it. This is just me talking to me and speaking to others that think like me and are absolutely going through that time and the battles to simply say, we don't stop here. You know, we breathe, we take a deep breath, we get back on the horse knowing that this ride doesn't stop here, man. You go through the tears, you go through the struggle. I'm blessed to even go through the struggle that I am going through. And I don't know. I think about people that are no longer here. that I admired, one in particular. And something that I always saw was how he was defeated. You could just see that life beat him up, and it hurts my soul to even speak in that manner or speak in that way. But it's true. It's true. I saw a man who was full of life and full of opportunity, full of... The man could have had anything he wanted, man. And at 34 years old, I understand the demons that he was fighting. I understand, not completely, but I definitely can understand the thoughts of feeling defeated, feeling like, what more is there? Feeling like one more slip up is going to knock me so far on my ass that how can I possibly get up from this? There's just no way. There's no way, you know? And I can respect that. And I pray, even in this moment, that as he looks around me, as he views me, as he looks to see and takes a peep into my soul to see who I am, I pray that he understands that the mark he left on me will be forever imprinted, and not only imprinted because of his sacrifices and because of the choices that he made. I will forever be grateful. I will forever be pushing the needle, even times like these where I feel overly overwhelmed and don't even know which particular direction to go, but I know I must go up. And so this thing is difficult, man, but I pray for everyone that's watching this. I pray for myself that we just continue to push, because there's no boundary other than the one we set. And as much as it feels to be drowning in thoughts and sorrow and feelings and emotions and anxiety, we don't stop here. We do not stop here.